Sup, it's Hallie. Welcome back to Lakria Legends. When we last left off, gosh, we were almost done with our unicorn hunt. It's kind of hard to believe. We only need 7 more unicorns, and then we will have enough shells to get the last of our skills. I don't think we'll be able to use the last 7 shells, because I don't think there are any rewards we can get for that many. Like, I would assume 5 is like the minimum. Oh, I wanted to check my party and see if I wanted anyone else different in here. We got some 79s and a 78 now. And obviously Ren is like maxed, because wow. So let's see guys. Serena 79. Leon 79. Peace 79. Lena 79. Wow, everyone's 79 except for Knight. That was 78. Okay, well, then let's bring the people who sat out last time. And Knight. You. And you. Keep Knight in. With any luck, we'll be done with this today. Goodness. Got Leon, peace. Put in Lena and get out Serena. Yeah, there you go. Ta-da. Alright. Let's find those unicorns. I'm not gonna bother changing the music this time, because I don't think it's going to be a big issue. Man, those figure island weapons really aren't great, are they? Those are the 2 we gave them to. They're using them. At least Beyond Sword Attack doesn't take 84 years to launch anymore. Hello, unicorn. Good to see you. I'm not in a super talkative mood today, but I'll see if I can't find a few things to ramble about, I guess. I've got a set of auctions I'm looking forward to tomorrow night. Hold on, what's this one? Bump that up to 69. Funny number. Funny number unicorns. There we go. Yeah, I'm bidding on a bunch of things on eBay. I was, let's see. I was looking for this specific card set because, gosh, this is such a dumb reason to have been looking for it. But basically, the Pokemon trading card game, they had made fairy types for a little while, only for a little bit. Like, it was introduced as a type of Pokemon in Gen 6, obviously because that was when they first started making them. And the card game added them as a whole new type themselves. But they stopped making them in Gen 8, and like discontinued Fairy Energy as well. But there is a Gen 8 style print of Fairy Energy that only came in this one specific box. It was the Eevee-themed Elite Trainer box of Gen 8. So I was looking around to see where I might get one, for how much. And this seller had the box on an auction that started like 5 days ago, I want to say, at 99 cents. And I was like, well, this is an opportunity if I ever saw one. If I can get this box for $5, why not? Especially since it usually goes for like over 100 from what I saw. I forgot to open our enchanted bag before. So I started bidding on that to see how that goes. And the seller had a bunch of other like booster pack bundles and things at similarly low prices. So, like, they're way below what you would normally get for them on the market. So I was like, I could get a whole lot of these, and get a really good price for them if I win the auctions. And, well, let's just say the box is not $5 anymore. It's up to 90 as of last I checked today. It still has until tomorrow, plus some more time to escalate further, but I do think I'll be able to win it. And I'm hoping that my purchases, or my other purchases from the seller, will kind of balance out the cost of that so that it evens out. Like, the box itself, it comes with 8 booster packs inside, and there are some other goodies in there too, and I wouldn't really say it's worth $90 exactly, but if you can take like the 8 boosters there, and you add it to the other boosters I'm getting much deals for, you can consider like the price of the whole lot of them to be divided out. It is basically what I'm doing. So I've got that, and like a dozen other auctions that I'll need to attend tomorrow night. Make sure I get them. I've certainly got enough money to throw around to get them all. It's just, it's been weighing on my mind ever since I found them. Alright, that is our 70th unicorn. Hold on, there's the thing. Like, fumbling with my number pad. Trying to find the 5. Oh, we also need to bring a little more of the bestiary since we did that. Okay, so not too much further to go with this nonsense. I can't help but feel like we missed a set of entries at some point, but it doesn't seem like we did. Is Terra next, or would it be Tech Law? I think we're on Tech Law. Tech Laws are security bots that patrol the laboratory. They can jump high distances. Or are we? No, we read these ones too. We're on, like, this guy. Sure. An amalgamation of tortured souls left to endlessly drift within this dimension. That's the torment. There's Flora, a very unique beast that is able to phase through dimensions. It loves darkness. Malform. This demon first begins as a larvae, and slowly evolves in its form by eating other demons. Ew. Dakar. Dakars are a battle-hardened tribe of demons that feast upon their prey. Most things feast upon their prey, that's like the whole thing. Reaper. The demon of death itself. The Reaper is known for guiding lost souls to this area. Zarbina. The demon of lust. Zarbina is known for captivating foes before she eats them. Ew. So much for eating of people and things. Beazle. Beazle is a gluttonous demon who fancies eating dimensional rifts and portals alike. Zelor, the demon of wrath. Zelor is a dark sorcerer with mastery of all elemental magic. Lord Viridae, the deity of life. Viridae governs every hope and dream of the people of Lakria. And there was Lord Magenta, the deity of wisdom. Magenta was given many inhabitants the use of magic. Or has given many inhabitants the use of magic. And we'll read the last 2 entries when we're done. Did I save? I'm pretty sure I did. I'll save again just to make sure. Gotta get those seashells. Not unicorn horn. So these Pokemon auctions coming up, they're not the only thing I have in the mail, hopefully coming along to me sometime soon. I got, let's see, goodness. I had recently made a big old purchase on Amazon because, God, I had this Prime membership that it was coming to an end. Because it was a free trial. I have no intention of paying for Prime, but if they're gonna give it to me for free, I'm gonna use it for free. And they had also offered like $100 gift card if you signed up with their Visa. And I was like, alrighty, I'll use that to just get some cards while I've still got Prime, so that the delivery is free. And I did that. I bought a whole lot of cards off of Amazon. Most of them were booster packs, because buying individual cards off Amazon isn't actually all that cost effective. Like, the cheapest cards I saw were, like, reverse holo commons and uncommons for 99 cents, and I was like, those are not worth that. But, I got a bunch of card lots. There were like 8 boosters for under $30, which is under what you would normally get from the store or whatever, so that was good. Yeah. Got all those, and I used up the gift card quite handily. So I got a big old pile of those boosters just sitting around. I decided I would pace them out, rather than opening them all at once, so as to, avoid spending too much in the future, because I wanted to buy booster packs on a regular basis. Like, the plan for me collecting cards going forward was basically to, like, buy boosters of cards that are currently in regulation for, like, the TCG itself, and to make targeted purchases of cards that have just, fallen out of regulation. Like, they've got these little regulation markers on the cards now. They're lettered. As it currently stands, F and beyond are within regulation, meaning if you're going to participate in a tournament or whatever, those are the cards you would be allowed to use in your deck. And that means sets with E's have fallen off and are no longer allowed to be played at, or in situations like that. But because the E's have fallen off, the sets that had E's are basically ripe to collect now, because people who have collected for, like, card game purposes no longer need them for that, and they might be unloading some stock. It's a little easier to get the cards for cheaper prices, etc., and so forth. Sorry, I'm, like, trying to organize my train of thought while sticking in tune bags. But basically, the way I'm doing this is so that I'll still be collecting modern cards to some extent, while making focused purchases of cards that are no longer relevant to the TCG, and just kind of fleshing out my collection gradually that way. I wanted to buy like one booster every other week, and see how much or how many holes I could fill with whatever remains of $10 after buying one, is basically the idea. Since I've spent so much on all these boosters on Amazon, and will be spending more on these ones on eBay, I figured, well, I will pace them out based on how much they end up costing. Because I've kind of dropped a lot of money on these things, and the only way I'm going to the only way I can avoid like the overspending now is to make it be like spending over time. Like, basically, if I was going to spend $10 on Pokemon cards every other week, how many weeks would it be before I would have gotten this many cards anyway? That's the idea. And as luck would have it, a lot of these boosters are currently in regulation, as well as a number of them that are not. So I can kind of like open one that's in regulation each week, and one that's not. And if the value of those combined does not reach $10, I could still buy a few extra cards to fill specific holes anyway. So that's the plan. Just a lot of boosters to buy. But yeah, I got all those things off Amazon, and I got these auctions coming up on eBay, but I also made some buy it now purchases on eBay because one of the things I was aiming to do, apart from getting this Gen 8 print of fairy energy, was to get enough fairy energy that I could run fairy decks as well. Because even though you can't do fairy decks in like an official capacity in the TCG, I do play this casually with my sister and her husband. So if I wanted to make a fairy deck, I very well could if I so desired to use against their own. But I don't have the energy for that. And the EV kit, it comes with 45 energy cards of 9 different types, which I assume means there are going to be 5 of each in there. That just seems logical to me. I don't know why they would structure that any other way. And as far as spare energy goes, I wanted to have, like, at least 12, because I feel like 12 is a good number of basic energy cards to have in a deck. So if I was ever going to make an actually dedicated fairy deck that had nothing but, was using nothing but fairy energy, I would need at least 12. So I had 5 from that, and I was like, what else could I buy to flesh that out? And there are not a lot of battle decks for fairies, but there were a few that got made, and one of them was this Lugia-themed deck called Sky Guardian, where you get 8 fairy energy. So 8 plus 5 is 13 in all. But they're both going to be unique prints, and that cuts it down by 2 to 11. And 11 is actually the number I shoot for my spare energy, because I take the 11 spares for a deck plus 1 from the official collection anyway. Like, I can just fill that one little gap with any fairy energy from the main collection anyway, because I include all my main collection cards in my potential decks being built. But anyway, that filled the gap perfectly, so I was like, alright, I'll just pick that up for the least expensive I can get it. I found a seller on eBay that is offering it to be bought immediately for $15, and I was like, alright, that's not too bad. But I couldn't help but notice, when I got the thing, that they were running this buy 3, get 1 free deal for their Pokemon card bundles. So I took a look around at what else they had on offer, and I picked up another couple battle decks plus this card lot of, it was 117 rare or holo cards for 20 bucks. I was like, that's not too bad. Not too bad at all. Especially with getting one of those 4 things for free. Like, the battle decks were all the same price, they were $15, the thing was $20, so it basically totaled out to a $50 order for all 4 of those. That wasn't too shabby. So that'll be coming next week. Whew. And after this, I just need to, like, chill out and only open them at a decent pace. Which basically amounts to 2 packs plus whatever else I buy every other week when I get my PTO day. Yippee! That will be a fun activity on my PTO days. And hopefully it will be frequent enough to satiate my lust for cards, because my goodness, I just feel the burning desire to collect. And I can't just go off the deep end with it. Not in today's economy. Thank goodness, I'm sitting here in the darkness because I need to be more responsible with my funding. But like I said, I've got this spending plan already in place. As long as I pace it out well enough, it won't really matter in the long run. And I'll just have to see how it affects my budget in the future. Because it works out to like $5 a week, which is not nothing, but not that pricey either. There, we finally get the seashells out of that thing. Bam. How much is $5 a week? Hold on. Mental math. Not something I'm great at. 52 times 5. Calculator says that's $260 a year. That's really not so bad. And I can fill a lot of holes in my collection for that too, because like the vast majority of cards, they're not going to cost more than $5. See, this unicorn very generously presented itself, knowing we just got done with one of the bags, and that we wanted to get back to opening them again. And I could tell from my Pokemon card ramble that I have a gambling addiction. So here we go. That's our 72nd unicorn. Get over there, Ren. Yeah, I checked my official Rainbow Seashells count in Arm 2K3 before we started. So even though it says we have 30 here, we actually do have 42. Oh, we're on that good part of the chart again, are we? Very nice, very nice. But yeah, my spending has been a little bit insane. I actually cut back on some of the stuff I was planning to get from the person on eBay with the auctions, because well, it was one thing while they were a really good deal, but it was another whenever some of them got a bit out of hand. Like, I had this one set. It was a booster box, a full booster box of, like, Astral Radiance, I think it was, which is... This is the kind of thing you're supposed to, like, put on a store shelf. Oh my goodness, these unicorns. Like, people are supposed to take one pack out of the thing and buy that kind of dealio. But when you sell the whole box, it just contains 36 of them. And it was a pretty good deal back when you could get it for like $2 a pack. Now it's up to like $3 or something. It's kind of ridiculous. It's escalating. And honestly, 36 packs of any given set is kind of an absurd number to buy. Because you just kind of end up with a whole lot of dupes if you do that. And if, like, I do have some limited use for the dupes, because every card I own goes into my deck generator. But that doesn't mean I want to go out of my way to pick up dupes or put myself in situations where I'm very extremely likely to get them. So I was like, you know what? Maybe a good policy for that is to not buy more booster packs than there are cards in the set itself. Like, good grief. One of the sets, another one of the sets I'm not very decided against buying from them was the 151 set. Because my sister, back for Christmas, she got me a whole big lot of those with this fancy special binder to put them all in. So I've got a whole lot of those cards, and I have like, I want to say I have 160 of them unique. I don't have any of like the extras that go over the top of the set limit or whatever, but there are less than 30 of the regular set cards that I'm missing from that. I'm only missing like 25 of them. So if I was going to buy boosters for 151, it wouldn't make sense to buy very many of them, because I'm just the extreme likelihood of getting dupes makes it not worthwhile. Or less worthwhile, I guess I should say. So yeah, it's no use being frugal about it. Like, if you buy a box of Astral Radiance box of 36 packs, that's 360 Astral Radiance cards. There are not 360 cards in the Astral Radiance set. You'd be lucky if you didn't end up with a whole pile of things you didn't actually need. Like, even the rare cards aren't all going to be unique in that circumstance. That's how that's likely to end up. So it's just as well I let that one go. also saves me quite a bit of money, because, my goodness, even buying those for $3 a pack would have cost me, like, over $100. And it's like, you gotta just ask yourself, what are you actually spending the money on? It's kind of a good thing these things weren't buy it now, right? Probably would have just bought them. It's a good thing that I caught the auctions when they were just being posted. Had time to calm down and think about it rationally. Not spend quite so much, though I am still spending quite a lot. But anyway, where this is all going is basically how many cards I'm ending up with and how I'm going to be pacing around. I already mentioned I would open like one in regulation pack and one out of regulation pack, but not how many of them I have. And it's not quite this number, but it's going to last me like over a year opening them every other week. Because there are just so many of them. I want to say there were 58 in all in regulation, and out of regulation is a little bit different because I included those battle decks and that lot of 100 plus cards among those. Just divided those up by 10. So the long and short of it is, every other week for the foreseeable future, I'm going to have like 20 cards to add to my collection, plus whatever else I happen to buy. Alright, so that is our 73rd unicorn. Getting there, getting there. But it'll be fun. I'm looking forward to it. It's also just as well that they pace these out, because all these packs now come with, like, code cards for the TCG game online. And I started an account with that, too, so I wouldn't have to waste all those stinking cards. Or, like, give them away or whatever. And the packs you get in that are not quite as large. You only get, like, 6 or 7 cards for each code you put in. They go in your little card database. But yeah, I'm like keeping track of what I have in there too. I have no intention of spending any money on the e-cards. Not interested in the NFTs. I like collectible pieces of paper with pictures on them. Not collectible pieces of digital paper. If I wanted my card collection to be PNGs, I could just save them to a folder. Anyway, expanding that collection along with my physical collection. It's kind of a lot to process. So it's really just as well that I pace it out and don't, like, overwhelm myself with cards. In the meantime, I've just been trying to get back on track. I was caught up with things at the start of this week, but then I had a few tired days and fell behind again. Including today. Today was another tired day. It's because I stayed up late last night trying to beat a level in GoldenEye. I had mentioned last stream, I think, that I reached the train level in my Everybody Has Rocket Launchers run. And I figured out a way to get up to the end of the train in One Piece. And later on, well, it occurred to me that finishing off the level itself is actually really, really difficult. I wanted to make sure it was even possible to do. So basically, I had the run where I got up to the final confrontation of the train. Legit. And then I turned on invincibility mode to get to that scenario, so I could test it out to see if it was possible to win. And after a couple tries of that, I actually did manage to pull it off somehow. I got through with Natalia getting all the data out of the computer and escaping the train alive and all that fun stuff. I don't know how it worked out, it just did. But it seems I was not able to replicate that success by any means at all last night, because I was trying the level for 5 hours. I started like in the middle of 9, and I stopped when it was almost 3 in the morning. Yeah, it was not the best use of time I should have been spending asleep. Got really good at the level, though. It's actually impossible to do really consistently. There's very little luck involved. There's some luck because it often depends on what animations the guards choose to fire at you with. Because anytime a guard has a one-handed weapon, which the game considers a rocket launcher to be, somehow, they've got this set of animations they'll use to shoot at you, and one of them is they just point and shoot within a fraction of a second. And when the projectile is an explosive that can kill you instantly, well, that's a pretty bad animation to end up running against. But all the rest of the time, as long as you don't get stuck with that in very specific circumstances, you'll be fine. Like, it seems like it would be a nightmare getting out of the first 2 cars of the train, because you start behind some boxes that are explodable, as well as just things for the rockets to crash into. But the guards who are shooting at you in those cars are also hiding behind boxes. So what I discovered was, if you crouch down and, like, stick to the floor, they're aiming down at you, which can cause the rockets to collide with the boxes in front of them, and then they blow themselves up. They don't always. It depends on which animation they choose. But they often blow themselves up. It gets a little trickier, but the nice thing about rocket launches is because they're such long weapons, if you're standing a certain distance from the enemies, then when they point at you, they won't actually shoot, because they will detect their, like, targeting reticle to be past where Bond is standing, and therefore no target. They need, like, a line of sight, so to speak, between the end of their barrel and Bond for them to shoot. And if you're standing too close, you're just standing within that range and they don't shoot. So, like, when you get to the first of the cabins, there are these 5 guards that always come rushing out at you. But if they have rocket launchers and you're just standing in the corner, when they get out the door, they're too close to shoot at you, so you can take them out just as they come through. No problem. The worst of it is, like, in the second cabin's car. Because whenever you're running through that car, there's a guy in the bathroom at the far end of it who, when you're about halfway down the hallway, he's supposed to come out and attack you. And whether you get through that or not kind of depends on how on point he is. In my experience, he's not often on point. But when he is, you'd better pray that he just misses you with the rocket, because it's not pretty. It's a very narrow hallway. There's barely enough room to dodge. That's assuming... Oh, hello, unicorn. That's assuming it doesn't hit the wall beside you or something, too. It's just really rough. It's very difficult. Yeah, but the cars beyond the cabins are actually really easy, because that's a part of the train where the enemies actually don't spawn with rocket launchers, because their positions are randomized, so they have the regular guns they would normally have instead. So that's actually a good opportunity for you to use your own rocket launcher to just blow them up through the door so they can't shoot you. And then you get plenty of regular ammo to finish off the level with. It's like no problem at all. Rack up this. Got 75 4th. Only one left, my god. Did I save? I surely saved. But yeah, even though I figured out very consistent methods for getting through the entire train without getting blown to smithereens, getting through the final confrontation and getting Natalia out of there, I don't know what I did the one time I succeeded, because I was just failing really bad at it constantly. Like, the trouble I was running into is, well, first of all, it's really hard to shoot Xenia in this scenario to get the extra time. I have not figured out a good way to do this, because Trevelyan also has a rocket launcher, and he is not afraid to hit you with it, or Natalia with it, after you take out Oromov. Very rude, dude. So you have to position yourself such that you can take out Oromov, and try to hit Xenia, and get out of the way of Trevelyan's rocket without him shooting Natalia. Just have a shot. And there are consistent ways to do that. It seems Oromov doesn't always stand in the same spot. I don't know how exactly that works. By the way, he also has a rocket launcher. It's kind of hilarious. But yeah, getting through the initial scenario with the bonus time, it just doesn't seem to work for whatever reason. I not only don't get the bonus time, even when I hit Xenia, but it seems it takes Natalia even like a full second to get started typing sooner than usual. Like, she usually starts working on their location by the 30-second mark, and I noticed in my repeated trials last night that she would start getting that by the 29-second mark instead, which delays her further investigation into Boris's password, where normally she's starting to get it at 10, and she gets it by 5. Well, then she's getting it by 9 and has it by 4, and every second really counts in that scenario, especially because waiting for you outside of the train are 3 guards with rocket launchers waiting to blast you the second you step out. So it's obviously no good if they shoot and blow up Natalia as she's leaving the place because they were aiming at you as you ran out. So I can't help but wonder if the one time I did succeed, they happened to choose animations where they don't fire right away, because there are lots of different guard AIs on the train. They don't all have the same AI. Some of them have, like, I guess what I would call turret AI, where they are hiding behind a box, waiting to shoot at Bond, and they don't move, they don't pursue, they shoot whenever he's within their line of sight. And that kind of type of guard is the one outside the train. And sometimes, instead of choosing to fire, they will choose to duck behind their box. And you kind of need either all 3 of them to duck behind the box when you leave the train, or you need to be moving quickly enough that when they fire the rocket, it goes wide and does not hit the exit to the train. So yeah, I can't help but wonder if the one time I got Natalia out alive, they just happened to all be ducking whenever I ran over to kill them. Because it's not super hard to dodge their rockets, and if you come out guns blazing, you can totally just, like, blow up the crates they're hiding behind, and the explosion from that will cause them to die. But yeah, it's just a big mess. I surely would have gotten it if the ending was a little more consistent, but it's really not. Unfortunate. I should probably just move on. Did I save? I better have. I'm gonna save again just to make sure. Save the game. There. This is the last one. Good grief. turning and spin, getting all these things. Can I see what's in the bag, please? Pegasus armor. But yeah, on the plus side, in that GoldenEye run, it's looking like the rest of the levels beyond that really won't be too bad. I mean, the jungle is going to be a nightmare, but it looks like it's going to be the last actually difficult stage. Because, like, the rest of the levels are indoors, or indoors enough that it's not going to matter much. Like, the only one I guess you would say is outdoors is the cradle. But the cradle is, as far as the game's design is concerned, is just a series of corridors. And the only enemy on that level that has like a definite spawn point and therefore a rocket launcher is Trevelyan. So all the regular guards in Cradle don't have rockets, which means that's actually one of the more normal levels you can play when the opponent has rocket launchers. But yeah, even the Aztec complex isn't going to be that big of a deal with rockets. Because the main issue with those guards is usually that they're so on point and fire so quickly, but rocket launchers cannot fire fast, and the missile takes time to reach you. So you have time to get out of the way. And if you move around, or if you maneuver carefully, you should have no problem getting through it. In fact, I even did a test while invincible to see how it would go. And while Jaws starts with rocket launchers as well, I discovered that he does not respond to rocket launcher damage, as long as you don't shoot him with the rocket directly. Like, he'll die from it eventually. He will take enough damage that it'll kill him. But you can just, like, fire rockets at the position where he is, and he'll eventually succumb to them without pursuing you. So yeah, Aztec complex, not a big deal. Control might be an issue, but probably not much of one. I think finishing control is actually probably going to be the hard part, because there are a lot of guards with rocket launchers that you can't encounter until after you've already done the whole stopping the satellite sequence. And that's a bit of a pain. But even they might not be so bad, depending on how you play the cards. Like, you could fire some rockets into specific walls to take out guys on the other side well before you would encounter them. And all the guards that spawn in to attack Natalia and you whenever she's disabling the satellite, they all have regular guns. So that part's ordinary. Just gotta make sure you get one of their guns off of them so you can use it against them. Because defending Natalia with rocket launchers is not ideal. Very much not ideal. Oh, goodness. What's in the bag? Show me. Come on, seashells. These are the last ones we need. Phew. This is the 31st episode of our Lakria Legends stream series, although I've tagged it as end question mark for now, and it will probably, in fact, almost certainly be end when we're done. I don't think the final sequence is going to take more than an hour and 15 minutes. We'll probably have an hour to finish the game by the time we've got this stinking thing. Or maybe a little more. There they are! Save the game. Here, hold on, one thing about it. Let's give you guys your best weapons back. There you go. Let's read those last two bestiary entries. Lord Flavum, the deity of resilience. Flavum represents the endurance of hardships and obstacles. Isn't that a fitting entry to have just read? And Lord Virus, the deity of ambition. Virus represents the burning passion of desire in humans. And I feel like both of those are kind of relevant to what we just got done doing. But let's get a move on. Gonna get the last of our skills. Pawn off a bunch of crap from our inventory. And go fight the final boss, I guess. I'm not sure who I want to bring exactly. Probably the two girls and Leon. Get a grip, fam. Game, would you please cooperate? I know we're almost done with you. You don't need to be this insufferable. Fairy ink. I guess we could get a Mystic Booster if we bother to get one more. Because this is going to put us to, what, 7? Yeah, we should have 7 now. Well, we gotta go to Paradise Island anyway, so I'll see if I can get another reward there instead. Can't see what I'm selecting. Yeah, if they have something I can get for 5 on Paradise Island, I might as well. And if not, forget it. You have anything for 5 seashells? Show me the text box, please. Nope, minimum is 10. Okay. I guess we'll get one more unicorn after all. Upgrade. And it should all just be knights now. Death upgraded. Dance of Steel became Dance of Death. And there's our Demon Rush. And finally, Blood Moon Star. Did it. We did the impossible. The guide said there's not enough fairy inks to upgrade all the skills, but we've done it. I want to leave. Here we go. So that's all of our skills. 63. Bump that up to 66. We're down to 7 shells. I think we will just get one more unicorn. It's not going to take that long. Get one more unicorn so we can get that Mystic Booster. we'll see what we can't do about the rest of the junk in our inventory, because I don't know if, well, I'm certain a lot of it can't be gotten rid of at all, because the things that exist. But maybe we can use up some other stuff, like that scrap metal. How empty can we get the inventory now that we've had it as full as possible? Hey, there's that person. Hey, how's this playthrough going? It's almost done, my dude. It's almost done. Can you believe it? I can hardly believe it. We just got the last of our fairy inks, so we're going to get one more unicorn to make the most of our seashells. We'll only have 2 left over because you can't spend them anyway. Then we're going to use up the rest of the junk in our inventory if we can. And then we're going to beat the final boss and it's going to be over. Wow. It's been quite a journey. We'll be doing something new next time. By something new, I mean something old, because we're going to play Lisa like we said before. Playing Lisa yet again. There it is. The real last unicorn. Or is this the bonus unicorn? I guess it's the bonus unicorn. Alright. No more of that. Even though it's been a bit of a nuisance doing all of this legit. Wow, look at that. I am glad we bothered to do it. We proved it can be done. Every mystery box, every enchanted bag. All the items we found. Played the odds and we wrung everything we could out of this game. A true hundo. Lagged every 2 steps of the way. Probably would have had this done in 30 streams, if it wasn't for all the lag and nonsense. But that's up over time, you know. A lot. Mystic Booster, please. Mystic Booster. Alright. Give it to you. It boosts intelligence by 1. Does anyone even need their intelligence boosted? One's intellect goes to 538. I'll give it to Lena. Here, Lena, you can have it. On the handheld, you have the game plays fine. Neato! I'm glad it worked on your handheld. I do feel it bears repeating that the main reason we're having issues with it here is because I'm streaming it. The computer's resources are divided such that it's not good. It's really struggling. Alright, so let's shift the wind. So I'm gonna go to Alphard, and we're gonna visit the Tinker Shop and see if we can't craft some stuff with all this scrap metal. Now, I might also want to stock up on some healing items, because we did kind of sell, like, literally everything. I have nothing with which to recover at this point. It might be difficult doing the final battle without any recovery items whatsoever. The lag is very noticeable, so you don't blame me. I'm glad. I don't need your approval. Alright, save the game. I want to take a peek in the guide real quick. Well, no, hold on. First, let's go to a shop and pawn off what we can. We'll just go to the Tinker Shop, because they sell things anyway. It's the house with all the gears on. How's my playthrough of Night Rain? I'm still really enjoying it. It only gets more intriguing somehow. I don't know if I should talk much about it, because if you're curious to, like, play it yourself. I've had a lot of fun. Looking forward to more. Seeing where it goes. We want to check out wares. Now we want to sell things. This junk we don't need. Oh, don't sell that. Snake meat, get rid of it. Frog meat, yeah, get it. There's so much frog meat. Oil fang skin. So many bitter mushrooms. The last of our rewards from Fairy Island. Alright, so the rest of the stuff is not sellable. That doesn't mean we can't use it. Okay, so hold on. First of all, I need to get Serene back in here. Join me, Serene. Now we'll get Serene, Leon, and Lena, and that'll be our finishing party. Oh, I did the thing. I was supposed to pick the other thing. That's what I get for mashing. Heard of the Mario 64 maker hack someone made? I did not hear of such a thing, but it sounds pretty cool. Does it let you make Mario 64 stages? 'Cause that sounds like what it would do. Serene, you get your hat back. There you go. So, these other items in our inventory, what can we use them for? Well, we can't get rid of these. Yeah. I don't know if this has any further purpose. This was a key item. These are all the items. Or they may be used for crafting. Alright, here. Let me pull up the Lakria guide and we'll see what we can't do with the rest of this stuff. Even if we just craft things to sell. Like, light on for this, I gotta type. Full F. Runic ore. Okay. I have 17 runic ore. It makes runic armor. I've also got obsidian ore, quartz stone. How much? We got. I don't think I'm going to be able to use this enchanted silk. Yeah, nothing. Nothing uses that little enchanted silk, so we're stuck with that one. Can't get rid of it. Let me just see here. These are all key items. Just in case it's a key item. The wrench is a key item. Here's our scrap metal we're going to try and use. This is an extra thing that we can't get rid of. These are keys, these are keys. We can't get rid of that because it's his one thing. I don't remember what the sorcerer's staff is, but it would have let us sell it if we could. Can we really not sell that? Childwares. Yeah, no, we can't sell it. Is that supposed to be a U thing? Yeah, it was, but it's just not good. Alright. So, if we can get rid of 7 quartz stones, 4 obsidian ores, and 17 runic ores, that would be great. Let's see. 7 quartz stone. Where does the quartz stone? I see something that uses 1 quartz stone. Is that the only thing that does? Quartz. There are 2 matches. There are only 2 times quartz is listed, and one of them is on here on this earthen axe. So that uses 4 obsidian ore. So we're not going to be able to get rid of all our quartz stone. We can only get rid of 1 of them. But that'll wipe out the obsidian ore, so that's good. It leaves runic ore. We can make 3 runic armors, and that would get rid of most of it. I can't believe there's only 1 thing you need quartz stone for. And they give you so much of it anyway. 17. Or I could not make that and make some other things that use up my obsidian ore instead, looks like. Alright, but I would have to go out and get some other materials, and I don't want to do that. Alright, here, let's go to... Oh, hold on. What can I make with scrap metal? Scrap metal. Alright, so there are some things that you can use scrap metal make that are divisible by 3. Oh, here's one that's divisible by 6. It's 96 divisible by 6. So we've got a lot of scrap metal to get rid of. Like, a lot of scrap metal. 96 scrap metal to get rid of. Oops, I didn't mean to click that. No, it's opening my movie maker. You stop. Stop that. Clumsy me. Clicking on movie maker. Close the thing. Close it. Close it. Close the window. Oh my goodness, computer. It refuses to close. Oh god, it's like stuck on a window of some kind. Okay, there we go. Now I'm able to close it. Good grief. What are they doing? I got lost in thought. Okay. I don't know if I can buy dark orbs anywhere. Oh boy. Preferably I would like to make these out of things I can buy. Oh, that's what I was going to do. I was going to see how many that divides by. If I can get 16 dark orbs, but I don't know that I can. Does this guy sell materials for crafting? Let me actually see what you have. It's got thick wool, metal plating, displacer, battle bombs and stuff. Okay, so we do have some options here that we can buy stuff with. Maybe I'll just use one of the ones that cost really uses 3. Let's see. Sharp claw, scrap metal, battle bomb. I don't know where to find sharp claws. I can probably buy mono waters somewhere. Scrap metal, because the battle bombs are here. I don't know where I might be able to buy mana water. But if I can, that would be great. Sorry, I was on another tab for the thing. You were saying things, though. Let's see. Yeah, when you get to my mod, all I will say that is things get crazy and that there are still bugs in it. Oh, okay. You hate it when that happens. You know how I feel. I guess you're talking about my incident with Movie Maker or whatever. Let's go see if we can find mono water someplace. Actually, I wonder if they can't sell that in eShed, since we're going there anyway. Let's go to eShed. Go to eShed. Craft some crap. Get this stuff out of our inventory. I need to double check. Hold on. Hold on. Go back to where the other thing was. Quartz. Okay, so like... I need to see how many obsidian ores I have. Because I can only get rid of one of my... quartz stones this way. Donation. But didn't I say it was going to wipe out my obsidian ores doing this anyway? Yeah, okay. We'll wipe out the obsidian ores and one of the quartz stones doing this. Oh my god, get in there. Get in there. So we're gonna make an earthen axe. Come on. Hooray. That just leaves 17 runic ore. We're going to use 15 of it to make runic armor that we don't need. And we'll sell it. Which items? I think, yeah, the rune armor is just the very first thing. So we can just mash until the job is done. Clank, clank, clunk. Ta-da. Oh, I still need to make one more. Okay, done. Okay. So we pared down that as much as possible, and this as much as possible, and this as much as possible. That leaves our scrap metal, 96 of it. We need to buy mono waters. So hold on, let me see how... Well, first of all, I guess I should find a shop that sells it. Is there one over here? Is this a shop? I'm pretty sure it is. Guy, you sell mono waters? Please tell me you do. I'll take your entire stock. Haha, it's a meme. Totally has mono waters. Okay, so how many of these do I need to buy? Let me get the guide. Scrap. recipe we're making is hydro bombs. It takes 3 scrap metal, 1 battle bomb, and 1 mono water. So we're gonna divide 96 by 3. 96 by 3. It's 32. So we need 32 mono waters and 32 battle bombs. 32 mono waters, 32 battle bombs, and that will do it. Tempted to buy some health kicks off you too, but we're gonna wait. We're just gonna wait. Back to Alphard. We'll buy the battle bombs off the shop guy, and then we will craft a billion hydro bombs. And by a billion, I mean 32, because that's how many. Yeah. That will perfectly use up our scrap metal. Bombs. Two of those. We have so much money. I hope the hydro bomb isn't too deep into this menu. We gotta do this 32 times. No, it's not gonna be one of those. I guess it's an offensive item. Alright, it's number 2 on this list. Alright, we get to do that 31 more times. Oh good, it does take us right back here. Of course, the game freezing up regularly is going to make it challenging. One disadvantage is that it's the middle option instead of the top one. So I can't really just mash. Lucky craft. Oh, we got 2. Neat. I don't even know lucky crafting was a thing. All these things we had no use for. It's like, why would you bother? They would need to have pretty dramatic effects to be worth the trouble, I should think. How much more stuff we could have crafted if we didn't just sell all our crafting materials. No, let's get off my back. I'm not even going to use these things, we're just going to sell them. I have converted these into an item I can sell. And we're going to go stock up on healing items. Should have done this before I fought the fire dragon. Hucked him. So that's crap out. Use it all up. Get it out of my inventory. How far along do you reckon we are? Maybe I should have counted. You know, as far as I'm aware, scrap metal is not a renewable resource in this game either, so, like, you only got a certain number of these things. That's just one of the many reasons why Lakria is, like, not the most complete game, in my opinion. Like, yeah, it's a finished game, but a lot of its systems are underutilized. And being able to run out of the materials you use to build things you make like this, that seems like one possible way. It's just not properly implemented. Lucky! How many did we get? Was it 2? So many hydro balls. I'm a little wary of the time. But fortunately, this is like the last thing we need to do. Well, don't need to do. I'm here by choice. But this is like the last thing we could really do before we finish the game. It's like this, stock up on stuff, and go fight the final boss. That's it. We might have been able to go out and farm certain enemies for the remaining resources, and then really use them all up, but I don't see any reason in doing that. I can't... show me the thing! Okay, now I can leave. Good grief. So this is what we managed to pare it down to, huh? Most of these are key items. Like, key item. They might have been able to get rid of the runic ore and enchanted silk if we had done things slightly differently, but I don't think we could. Let's go hit up the cafe where we've got our membership card, and we'll just stock up on goodies there. Out of my way, you stupid NPC. Here. Oh my goodness, the NPCs have boxed me in. Ugh. This guy. Talking to him? There it goes. What do you have? Here, I'm actually here to sell you rune armor. That's Earth X. 35 hydro bombs. There we go. Salt stuff in our inventory. We have to keep these. Yep. This would not be here if we didn't get an extra one. That's a key. This is a key. Key. I don't even know if there's a way to use all the quartz stone, because there's only one thing you need it for. And you could only ever make one in the first place. Yeah, we're kind of just stuck with these last 3 crafting items that you can't do anything with. Might have been a way to math it better, but nope. Not bothering. We're just gonna get a whole bunch of these, I think. The HP and MP. Nothing does both, huh? And this guy's like a drink craft person. You can't just buy drinks from him, huh? Yeah, you have to like choose the things. And you have to give him the stuff to make it. Yeah, I don't want to talk to you. I don't want to talk to you. Here. Buy a bunch of this crap. Apple juice. Get it. Orange juice. Get it. I think I'll go spend the rest on health cakes. Oh, maybe we should get some revives. Yeah, we should probably get things that revive too. Let's... I'm gonna go back to Alpha, or not Alpha. I'm gonna go back to Asian because I know they had like general healing items there. Of course, you can probably find general healing items in any store. Did I not put a Serene on my display? I didn't kick out Knight either. Serene, get up here. Knight, get out of here. That's it. Or should we just put them all up? You know, let's have everybody in. Get them all in there. Yeah, they're all in. Oh, and I didn't put my shells back down to 5 or 2 rather. 2. There. It's accurate. Galatoisian. Buy things. Let's see. Yeah. Oh, these ones restore all HP and MP. I should have stocked up on those. I feel dumb. Now it's 50%. Alright, well, let's see. Let's see where we are after... Oh, that's gonna take a lot of my money. Wait, no, it's only 14,000. Okay, good. We're stocked on life vials. Stocked on kegs. Can I get these two? Sure can. There. We've got HP, MP, HP and MP, and revivals, and party heals. And we still have 65,000 gold. Almost 66,000. Okay. Now we need to go, we gotta go back to the bottom of the Tower of Eden. It's been quite a journey, you know that? We've done so much stuff. It's finally at an end. Yeah, so these aliens are at the top. And these aliens are at the bottom. And health cake's just kinda... Well, it would have been in the middle. But the middle is now much smaller than it used to be. guess we could visit that item shop and see if they have anything worth getting. That's the one that's 50%. These are garbage. Why would you get more than one of this? Oh wait, no. Yeah, it's a thing you tinker with, not... Oh, whatever. It's fine. Nothing else worth bothering with here, I don't think. Unless this vendor bot has anything different. Probably not. Yeah, no, they have the same pool of items. Not worry about it. Let's go fight final boss and close the chapter on Lakria once and for all. A flawed but interesting game. Can we finish this in the next half hour? I sure hope so. I wonder if you can check the monitors behind that portal. You probably can't, but I can't help but wonder. I guess we can still try. Okay, now you can't actually approach them. The invisible wall stops you. Didn't even get in any fights along the way. Alright. This is the last save point for the final. Annihilate. Finally. Let's get this over with. focused on you. Everything got upgraded, so it's like all down here. Swords of Light. I doubt it's going to kill him, obviously, but let's do that one.
This. Strike!
Ouch!
You. Let's see. What do I want you doing? Lightning Force is probably okay. And there's this that'll keep your MP up. And this thing that's decaying it. You got some reach for 3 turns. How about no? I don't know what your strongest attack is anymore. Besides this, obviously. It is cool that he can use Salamander multiple times thanks to his crown, but... Like looking for his strongest single target move, and it looks like all these things just hit multiple things. Do that one.
Behold my power!
This. Strike!
I did this. That lowers fire resistance.
Behold my power!
At least she can heal herself with that a bit, I guess.
This. Strike!
I want you doing this to keep your MP up. Still not very strong.
This. Strike!
Behold my power!
This. Strike!
What's your strongest fire move otherwise? I did a lot more.
Behold my power!
This. Strike!
Actually, go ahead and use a keg real quick. We are getting a little more now.
Ouch!
About to use that just in time, actually.
Behold my power!
This. Strike!
Okay, so I don't think that actually does damage, even though it is keeping her MP up, so I'm just gonna keep doing that. Oh, it's her knife. Alright, get her.
There. Strike!
Alright. Of course, it's not that simple. You're gonna show me the message game? Ugh. Ah, yes. We've got the Paper Mario RPG tradition of getting everyone's opinion on the world ending before we fight the final battle. What did you do? You darkened everything slightly. Dare you? That was a great animation for the game to freeze on. Alright, we gotta do this like one more time. I forgot how long this ending sequence is. I don't want to do it next week. Oh. But we're running out of time. Is it the middle door this time? Please just be the middle door. I can't remember which ones I've been in. I guess it wasn't that one. Oh, wait, no, it's going. I just couldn't tell because the game is lagging to hell. Oh hey, you can't use his incarnate ability. I guess we shouldn't do that. I guess I could have taken that opportunity to heal and stuff. Well, whatever. It's fine. So hold on, you can do your incarnate thing now. It sure did a chunk of his health, but worth it? I don't know. Kinda gotta give him back all his MP every time he does that. You... Why don't you just spam your
Behold
green?
my
Probably.
power.
Let's not do that every single time. No. You wanna do like... Use it swords on like...
This. Strike!
So just because that on a different part of his skill list now. I think I might be able to summon Shiro too. Yeah, figure it out. Like you. Let me do something. This is the thing that reduces his fire resistance. You.
Behold my
Alright,
power.
hold on. I feel like his list is different, but I don't know what happened. Is that it? I already have light damage. I don't need to use. Yeah, no, I don't know. I'm just gonna use some.
This. Strike!
Get him, lobster. Bam.
Strike!
Behold my power.
This. Strike! This. Strike!
Let me have something that covers people over time. My current haze. Sit there. Dragon. Stories and allies speak periodically plus nature resistance. Okay, let's give that to Ceres. She's got that hat. Oh, no, Serene. I just fixed you. There's toss an apple juice over here too. Or is it orange juice? Orange juice is. Oh, got that just in time. Very. Okay, heal up. Stop dying, everyone. Jeez.
Behold my power.
So many ways.
Behold my power.
think everyone has a barrier now. Hey, she can do Fenrir now. Neat.
This. Strike!
Yeah, we're gonna go a little long on this one. Oh well.
Behold my power.
Confused everybody with that. Fortunately, she's blind and can't hit them. That's his like bonus for what's her face falling down, wasn't it? Is that how that goes? I wonder if her lunar dance isn't going to be better. Where'd that even go anyway? Is that it? I think it's this one.
This. Strike!
Wish I could see what damage I did behind the selection box.
This. Strike!
Things about this battle system that just drive me crazy. Oh, what, you wanted feedback on your abilities? No. Where's the one? That one. There, there's a regeneration. Oh, slow down there, guy. Use Swords of Life.
This. Strike!
Is there more than one single attack here? I can't even remember.
Behold my power.
This. Strike!
So this is the virus. Now we can do it.
This. Strike!
It's just in time for this. Neato.
Behold my power.
Lightning blade!
There's the multiple targets. I'm a salamander as I can. we go. Got him. Sure. Oh, there's only one guy.
This. Strike! This. Strike! This. Strike!
Don't really need to do anything right now. I guess you should just hit the thing. Yeah. Wow, that was really weak. Oh, that killed him. Hey man, that's not cool. Actually, I think I will use her max elixir. She's low on both categories. There we go.
Behold my power.
This. Strike!
No, I don't have enough of that. How's about you? Summon your snow guy to finish him off. I don't think it'll survive this. Go, Reggie Ice! Save the world! Oh, that was weak. How anticlimactic. What about you? Yours costs too much too. Let's still do dragon. Oh, we have to finish him in the most anime way possible. I was really weak too. Why are you resistant to everything? Can't afford brand. You know what? Eh. Oh, please let the lobster finish him.
This.
Okay, another lobster can quite do it.
Strike!
There it goes. So many platitudes. Opening an elf art is important enough to say anything. What is the trope for that? Is it like load-bearing boss? Where the dungeon collapses when you kill the boss? I should have looked up how long the ending was before I went into this. And I did have that other playthrough on the channel for a reason. Well, I mean, that's not the reason I put it in there, but it is. It would have been useful to check beforehand. I just didn't bother. Oh well, we're here now. We're finishing it up. You know, the way she describes it, it really does sound like Serene just died without actually dying. The end. I don't know if it goes past this screen. I can't remember. It might go back to the title. I don't know. But we're finally here. Push the button. It's going. Back to the title. There it is. That's going to do it for this one. And next, we'll move on with Lisa next time. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I'll catch you next time with Lisa the Painful. Hope to see you then. Bye bye.